I pressed it. I'm not sure what we're streaming on, but I think we're streaming.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Final Sign podcast. Today we're doing ASMR with Lachlan McLucas.
Okay, no, we're actually streaming. Yep, everyone heard that.
Oh. Hey guys, welcome back to the Final Sign podcast. Today we're doing ASMR with Lachlan McLucas.
Okay, no, we're actually streaming. Okay. Hello everybody and welcome back. You already know the name of the podcast. I'm not even going to bother because I don't think anyone's joined yet. But this will be able to be watching a replay anyway.
Yeah, I was going to
say. But yeah, anyway, we're back. Better than ever, I guess. Maybe. Who knows? We'll see how it goes. But anyway, we'll start off with saying the sad news. Apparently, Paul Green committed suicide a bit earlier this week. Might have been last week, which is sad to hear. But first off, condolences to his family. That's hard news to take for anyone, especially his 10-year-old son, which is heartbreaking. But we'll start off with going around to each of the boys and maybe just listing your favourite moment of Paul Green's playing or coaching career. We'll start off with Faraz.
Yeah, look, a lot of good memories of Paul Green. You know, he was a premiership winning coach of the Cowboys, but this is probably not talked a lot about, but they didn't win the comp this year. But obviously, we all know the magic run the Cowboys went from 8th to the grand final 2017. I think that was incredible. To see what he did with his coaching roster without the two big players, JT and Matthew Scott, to do what they did, you know, he was just on the edge of missing the 8. I think the Bulldogs had to be the Dragons or something for them to stay in the 8. And from there, to win 3 straight, I think they had to win away. They had to go to Cronulla. They had to go to Parramatta. To win that 3 in a row and to even go that far, it was incredible. And it shows what kind of a coach he was around the players. He gave people like Tim Martin, Corey Gentile, the Broncos right now their chance and shot and opportunity. And now we're looking at them killing it for the Broncos.
Exactly. That's well said. What about you, Davos?
Yeah, shocking news. But, my favourite memory of Paul Green was the Cowboys' magical 2017 run. I mean, to even make the grand final coming 8th, it's a pretty special moment. And, you know, Paul Green has had an amazing career not only as a coach but as a player, so he'll never be forgotten.
Yep. Yeah. What about you, Lachlan?
I don't know if you're reading the comment section, but Trell Mitt is in the house. Can confirm.
Welcome, Trell Mitt.
He said, "Any smile, Noah." My favorite Paul Green moment would be the final game in the Origin series last year when Paul Green was coaching the Queensland side. I do believe. Am I correct?
Yep.
Yep.
Yes. And then we got flogged in the first 2 and won the last one at Seabus, I believe. So that's probably my favourite moment of Paul Green because there was so much backlash on him, and then we got the final win anyway to not get whitewashed in all Queensland games.
Yep, that's fair enough. I was about to say the same thing. I mean, as a Broncos fan, even the 2015 grand final, the fact he led the Cowboys, coached the Cowboys to their first premiership is just... Yeah, he was a great coach, and Queensland were lucky to have him in 2020. And I think he did a reasonable job under the circumstances. Wasn't a lot of people able to be picked for Queensland that year, but that game 3 was spectacular. And we'll head into this chat. We'll head into the games this week. The first game, we'll only do the important games in my opinion. First game being Rabbitohs versus Panthers. This is a big game. Panthers haven't been the best form of lately, but that can be excused due to Nathan Cleary and Jerome Luai being out. What's your thoughts heading into this game, boys? We'll start with Faraz on this.
Mate, honestly, 3 weeks ago, I was probably looking at this as a probable easy win for the Panthers, but things have changed from there. You know, injuries to the Panthers, the return of Latrell Mitchell. I mean, South Sydney are now a threat to the premiership. They're a smoky, in my opinion. You know, this game being at home, Latrell's playing. Dylan Edwards is back. That's a big one for the Panthers, but I'm struggling to see how Panthers can win this. I mean, last week we saw at home their half struggled to get any sort of rhythm, especially when attacking the line. Their attack looked slim. Brian Tyler looked quiet. Stephen Crichton looked quiet. And all these X factors look quiet. And they're missing James Fisher-Harris in the forward pack. I believe he's not playing this week as well. So they're missing a lot of punch there as well. I mean, South Sydney, they've got the likes of Cameron Murray, who's back into form. Cody Walker looks so much better with Latrell back at fullback. They've got that deadly edge of Alex Johnson scoring tries for fun. Yeah, I can't say anything other than South Sydney win. And with Broncos fan, I'm hoping for a Panthers win, but South Sydney will be too strong, especially in Sydney there. I think Latrell will put on another masterclass, and I think South win 13+.
Yeah, I personally think it's going to be... I personally hope it's tight. I hope Panthers win as a Broncos fan, but I really... If Latrell Mitchell's playing, and he has been named, despite the reports, apparently he'd done something to his leg. But yeah, if Latrell's playing, then I don't see any other... I see, yeah, South's 13+. That could be a true possibility here. What about you, Davos?
Yeah, I have South winning comfortably. I just think they've got too much firepower, and with Panthers not having their two main halves, I think it's an easy win for the Rabbitohs.
Yeah, and what about you, Lachlan?
Is Charlie Staines playing?
I don't believe so. I'll quickly check here on the team list.
No, he's not playing. I don't think. No, it's Dylan Edwards.
If Staines is not playing, Panthers have a chance. If he's playing, he's a fucking shit Staines, and they've gone to bed.
Right, mate.
Okay, that is fair.
Charlie Staines is the most useless prick I think I've ever seen in the NRL. Tell me. I know this is off track, but tell me one thing he's done since his debut.
Oh no,
Nothing.
he is actually playing. He's number 17.
Okay, so they're fucked.
Okay, that's
So
fair enough.
Rabbitohs 13+, Latrell to score a double.
Okay, that's fair enough. One thing before we move on from this game, I'll try and pronounce his name right. Sunia Taruva. He has been given the number 2 winger jersey for the Penrith Panthers, and Taylor May has been dropped to the reserves. What's your thoughts on this? Any of you can go.
Yeah, I'd like to start on that. Is Taylor May injured or something? Is he trying to get minutes under his belt?
I don't know. Taylor May, he's listed on number 20.
Wasn't Taylor May one of the leading try scorers earlier in the season?
Yes.
Wasn't he having that perfect combination on the left edge?
With Taylor,
yeah, with Isaac Tate. That is a bit strange there. I don't know what's going on there with Taylor May, but all I know is that Sydney's a good player. I've heard a lot of raps about him. He looked good previously, so can't see him get another chance, but I feel for Taylor May. I mean, that would probably get a youngster's confidence.
Ivan Cleary's leg pain must be going to his head.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, feel free to join in whenever you want, boys. But yeah, Taylor May, he's been great this season. I'm not sure why he's been dropped. Taruva, to be fair, he played great for. I think he played for Fiji. He did great in rep round. He was one of the better fullbacks in rep round. But yeah, I don't think Taylor May warrants being dropped, especially considering he's played on that left edge all year. Yeah, so that's a bit of a weird one, personally, for me. And moving on to the next game that I actually see being important, and this is not biased talking. Broncos vs Storm. This is, I think, winner of this probably gets the 4th spot, if not the Rabbitohs. Very important game. Butt in whenever you want to talk about it. Yeah.
Can I add, Jai or Jay Bishop in chat is saying Taylor May's injured.
Oh, yeah.
Now, who knows if that's correct or not?
If the only way, that's Jai. Jai's cool. Jai's awesome. We love Jai here, but Taylor
Love
May,
you, Jai.
I mean, if he's injured, I'm not sure why he's listed. He's listed as the 19th in the jersey number 20, and he's like not 18th man. They've moved number 19 Jermaine Hopgood up to 18th man, and he's like currently the second reserve. That will be the drop off.
Taylor May is a weak gutted dog.
Yeah, yeah, sure. We'll go with that.
Oh.
We'll go with that. He's,
All right.
He's a weak-gutted dog, and that's why he has been dropped. That's the only reasoning I can see fit. But Broncos vs Storm, this is a big game. This decides, in my opinion, who gets fourth. I think Rabbitohs have a bit of a tough run home, and if the reports are true that Latrell, even if he injures himself like in this game, even if he's out for like just 2 games, I don't see Souths winning any of the further games.
But to answer your point, mate, even Melbourne, they don't really have the easiest of runs home. They've got informed Red Roosters hot side, and then they've got I think they've got Parramatta. They've got a bogey record in recent times again. So to be fair, Melbourne also have a easy run home, but yeah, it's more likable than what Souths have got.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Latrell Mitchell is playing. Yeah, thanks, Jai. Yeah, I mean, but if he's been named. And he did say, like, I think he commented on an NRL on 9 Post saying that.
Yeah.
I can't quote it. I can't remember, honestly, for the life of me. What the
Ferrari, I don't know.
Yeah, something, that's it. I'm not sure. But, yeah, it seems he's playing. It could just be a slow media day. He probably did leave with ice, but it probably wasn't much. And it's probably just Buzz Rothfield up to it again. But any of you other boys, Davos or Lachlan, any of you want to butt in and talk about this game?
The Broncos game?
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Broncos. I'm a Broncos fan, but I don't believe we'll win.
Whoa.
Oh.
Dang. Honestly, yep, go on.
I'm gonna say Storm 13 plus.
Whoa. Holy crap,
shit.
mate.
Oh, gee whiz, man.
How much did Davos pay you, bro?
Yeah. Davos is slipping Lachlan some cash behind our backs right now.
Get a jet to Bundy and give him some
No, but tell
cash.
us, why do you think Melbourne win 13 plus? And probably one of the most anticipated games of the round. Why do you think Melbourne win this 13 plus?
When you have that feeling in your waters and you're like, fuck, we're gonna get pumped this weekend.
Yeah.
That's what I'm feeling.
I felt that all throughout 2020. Don't even talk to me about that.
Well, 2020 is a much different situation to what we've got now. I mean, we're fighting for top 4. 2 years ago.
If you go off Broncos last 3 to 4 weeks, Reynolds has put about 3 grubbers in the end goal for repeat sets. His kicking game has been off. Ezra Mam's kicking game has been off. The only ones showing up each week are the normal ones. We lost to the Tigers. We lost to the Tigers by a good amount. We lost to the Tigers by a good amount. We lost to the Roosters, who they played like shit. We could have lost to the Knights, but we won. We played shit in that game. Storm, if you look at their lineup, they're in good form. And I'm just telling you, I reckon Storm 13 plus.
I'm sorry, look, I'll put you on the spot. Oh, sorry, Faraz. I'll quickly put Lachlan on the spot for a second, though. Can you explain to me? You said the only ones who show up are the normal ones. Can you explain to me what the not normal ones are?
Jordan Ricky. Jordan Ricky is one of them.
Oh shit!
Jake Turpin, Reece Kennedy.
Don't say Stags.
Stags.
Flagler.
No, Stags like toes too much. I don't know who else. Also, I don't want to butcher your name, mate.
Massimo Lavorato.
I see you in the chat. David is still part of the final siren at this point. He is sorting things out, and he might make an appearance, but we'll keep you updated. Just follow the Final Siren podcast on Instagram, and we'll keep you updated.
Oh, that was smooth. That was very smooth.
Just have my say on the game. I think I'm predicting a golden point finish here, and I think Storm will the golden point.
Storm winning golden point. Lachlan is not enjoying that. He's like,
hey, David, Davos, have you been in the cubicle with Kurt Mann and Pongaboni?
Bro, back your team,
mate. I have been.
I love that the Broncos fan is tipping Storm 13+ and the Storm fan saying Storm by 1 in Golden Point.
Look, I love my team. I love my team to death. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah.
you've got to be realistic because, Broncos, in my opinion, they're a quality team, and the Storm are only just clicking back into gear. So I feel like a Golden Point, and I feel like Nick Meaney will kick the winning goal.
Now,
Nick Meaney.
Sorry to cut you off again, Faraz. I'll go over to you very quickly. But Davos, by a quality team, you call the Broncos a quality team. Is this the same type of quality team you called the Warriors back in like the second episode of the podcast?
No.
Is this like when you say your second favourite player is Bunty Afoa?
Oh.
Nah, mate, you boys all know who my second favourite player is. Actually, I do have a.
Kyle Flanagan.
Yeah.
I'll give you a hint.
Oh,
Collins, Lindsay Collins.
Lindsay Collins.
Yeah, Lindsay Collins. Yeah, Lindsay. I love.
Oh, I hear that.
Collins to death.
Jai is a Roosters fan, so he'll be happy to hear that, and he's a Queenslander.
Jai said, fire up, Lachlan. Mate,
he's
you don't
telling
want to
all
hear
to
me
fire
fired up.
Nah.
You will not
big
want to
shout
hear
out
me
to Jai,
fired up.
Your rest in peace headphone users if Lachlan fires up right now.
If I fire up, this channel will be banned, okay? Just saying that.
Like we posted a thing before. I'm not going to say what Lachlan said, but it was a bit out there, and I had to private the video.
Also, for anyone listening on the replay or watching now, this is the new normal. Live videos from now on will be the episodes. We're not doing pre-recorded because they got too scripted and it got too much, which is why we took a break. So now this is what we're doing. If you make the night, you're in the chat. We'll answer your questions. We'll have a chat to you while we go. If you're watching replays, then that's how you'll watch us, which is fine as well. Make sure you like and subscribe while you're there as well. But this is the new normal for the Final Siren podcast.
Exactly.
Yes.
I couldn't have said it better myself. We'll finally go to Faraz. We'll finally go to him.
Okay, and moving on. Faraz, we don't care. What's the next one?
No, okay, look, seriously,
Sorry to
for
cut
me,
you off, Faraz. No, I'm joking.
Look, seriously, look, mate, guys, for me, look, this is such an interesting game for me because we're saying that Melbourne are in good form, but Brisbane are. Up until last week, I don't think Melbourne have been really that fantastic either. I mean, like, they were really good in that first half through those edges, but the second half, they were falling asleep and they couldn't score a single point. And keep in mind, Melbourne have been struggling before. I mean, just before they played the Warriors and Titans, I'm pretty sure they lost to the Rabbitohs. They were horrendous in that game. I'm not sure who else they lost to, but I'm pretty sure they did. So, to be fair, though, I mean, Brisbane have been shocking. They've lost to the Tigers and Roosters, but Melbourne haven't been that great either. And I think, honestly, if Hughes was out this game, I've gone on to limb and say Brisbane 13+. But with Hughes back in the side and with Jake Turpin on the bench with Reece Kennedy, it opens up so much. This is such a tight game for me. I mean, my heart tells me Brisbane, my head tells me Melbourne. But and to be fair, Brisbane have never beaten Melbourne before in a long time. They've not won at Suncorp since 2009. And even when Brisbane were a phenomenal team back then, they struggled to beat Melbourne. So everything points out to a Melbourne victory here. I'm gonna have to go Melbourne 1-12. I just can't see. I think this is where Melbourne go on a bit of a run here. I don't think this will affect the Broncos as long as they can keep it close. I think they can show that there's still a bit of a riddle here and there. But I think Melbourne just too much cards in the halves with Munster and Hughes. I think Brisbane for me, look, they are a good side, but I don't think they've got what it takes to beat these top tier sides. I mean, they struggled against Newcastle, to be honest, and you could argue if Clifford was playing that game, maybe Newcastle can snatch another upset here and there. I don't rate Brisbane's hooker system. I think Reynolds hasn't been that great. Ezra Mann was just saved by a deep play in Newcastle side last week. In a positive, I think Tim Martin's going to shake up the lineup a fair bit, but it won't be enough to beat Melbourne. I think with Hughes back, I think Melbourne a bit too classy. I think it'll be close at home, but Melbourne get the chocolates, unfortunately.
Now, I just want to take it back probably 5 minutes ago for us, where you ended up, I think you said...
5 minutes ago was a bit nice.
I think you said Broncos have never beaten Melbourne for a long time. So which one is it? Have they never beaten Melbourne, or has it just been a long time?
No, I think it's just the one where they haven't won at home since 2009.
Also,
Can I just
say one thing? Staying on the Storm. Where's Jack Howarth? Do we need a search warrant for this bloke? He was hyped up before. He was hyped up before the season. This kid is the next. Who knows what? He's an absolute star. He hasn't played one game this season.
And there's a reason.
Why?
Craig Bellamy is not going to debut or blood a youngster until he knows that the youngster is ready. And mind you, Jack Howarth.
So you're telling me you're going to blood Tyron Wishart instead?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I agree.
Tyron,
you need to also understand.
Chris Lewis.
Can we go back to round 10 very quickly? Go back to round 10.
Jack Howarth has been injured as well. He's been injured in Q Cup, so they're not just going to play him off an injury. And plus, he's the next big thing, so there's no need to rush him into the starting team.
How do we know he's the next big thing? He hasn't even played a game.
Exactly.
100%.
He played in the Queensland under-19 team and one of the best players.
Okay, we're going to actually quickly go to a comment Jai Bisho made. It's Bishop, but I call him Bisho because I know him personally. Roosters making the prelims. Are you saying, is that meant to be prelims, or are you saying Roosters are winning the premiership? I think he's saying both, honestly.
Yeah.
No.
And banned from the chat for being biased.
Yep,
See you, mate.
Go. Block from the chat. No. But okay, can we talk? Okay, so Jack Howarth isn't ready. But somehow Tyron Wishart is ready, even though he's a hooker, he's ready to play fullback against Penrith in Magic Round? Explain?
Well,
you can't explain your way out of this one.
Tyron Wishart, he's not a hooker. He's actually named as a halfback, but he has played other positions before. And Bellamy has a knack of turning players into... like playing them in multiple positions. You can see Nico Hines, you can say Nick Meaney. There's plenty of others I could name.
Cameron Munster,
even him, he's played full, but he's played almost every position in the back line. Like, it's not.
He's played two positions.
Yeah, I mean the two most important positions though. So, but
how? Wait. Two most important. You're saying fullback and 5'8".
In the back line.
We have a new person in the chat, Thomas James.
Well, yes, we are back.
They are back.
Welcome, legends.
Can confirm we are back.
And plus, Tyron Wishart was a backup hooker for Grant because Cheese was suspended at the start of the year.
Why was that?
Because he snorted cocaine. Or snorted fucking
That's
white
your
powder.
Roosters. Your Roosters are taking him, Bisho. Your Roosters are taking Brandon Smith. That's what Brandon Sniff. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, for me, I still haven't talked about my tip. Broncos 13+. Thank you. Next game, and the last game we'll be talking about. The only other game I see that's important. I'm sorry, Bisho. I know you want me to talk about Roosters versus Tigers, but that's not happening.
That's like there's no point of talking about that game.
Yeah, the biggest game of the round.
Yeah, Tigers to win 50+.
In my opinion, the biggest game of the round. Dragons versus Titans. How good's no? Okay. Seriously, Eels versus Bulldogs. The rivalry continues. Last time, everyone thought it was going to be an easy win for Parramatta. Bulldogs won by 30. So what are your thoughts on this, boys? Just butt in whenever you want.
This week is probably, you look at the matchup, and this is probably the week where Parramatta need to get their season back on track. This is probably the game where they need to. But I don't think that's going to be the case. I was thinking about Parramatta going to lose this game. I don't think so, but I have a really, really scary feeling about this game for Parramatta. And look, I mean, Bulldogs lately have been one of the most informed teams from the bottom, and they can score points, can they? But I'm kind of worried about Parramatta. It's like,
Faraz, you covering your microphone?
He's cutting in and out a little bit. We'll come back to you, Faraz, for the rest of that. We'll go to someone else, anyone else.
Sorry
please.
for the inconvenience, guys. He's just on Dodo at the moment. He will come back.
Yeah, look, I think the Dogs have a big shot of causing an upset here, to be quite honest. I mean, the combination of Matt Burton and Josh Addo-Carr on that, I think it's the left edge, you know. they're lethal, you know. And they've been getting their combinations together, like Jake Avarillo at fullback, Kyle Flanagan at halfback. You know, I feel like they're just starting to click, and I feel like they'll be a dangerous team. So I feel like they can cause an upset. But if Parramatta do not pull their finger out of their ass, down finals.
Yep.
Most inconsistent team.
They are the most inconsistent team easily. And thank you to, I just want to say a quick thank you before we move on to all the viewers who have been joining throughout this live stream. I think at one point we had like 6 viewers, and that's pretty cool considering we have not posted in a couple months. So that's been great. The chat's been great. The chat's been lively, carried by Jai Bisho. Thank you very much, Jai. And the rest of the games, they're all a bit...
Jai, your free Final Siren membership will be sent in the mail.
You know what?
Later
Just
this
for
week.
Jai, just for Jai, we'll quickly. Faraz can finish off what he was saying if he can actually talk.
Yeah. Can you guys hear me loud?
Yeah, that's all good.
Yeah, mate. Loud and clear. Rock that.
Yeah, I was saying, look, I think Parramatta are gonna win this, but it's not gonna be by much. It's gonna be 1-12. I'm only tipping them because they're playing for a final spot. If they lose this, I think they'll miss the 8. I don't see them being Brisbane and Broncos in Brisbane, and Melbourne would be a tricky game. So this is a must win. If they can win this, then finals. If not, then trouble alert.
Yep. And just for Jai Bisho, he's been in here the whole time. He's been making the chat lively. Just for you, Jai, we're going to go to Roosters vs Tigers really quickly. We'll just do a quick fire. This one, maybe just your margin and anytime try scorer, if you please. We'll start with Faraz.
Roosters 42, Tigers 6. Why not? Let's go big.
Anytime try scorer.
I'm gonna go Joseph Sawali.
Okay, Joseph Sawali. What about you, Davos?
Guess what, Faraz?
Oh no.
Yep.
You're a pussy. That's a safe bet.
Oh,
Go someone.
Lachlan.
Wait, who are you going?
Can we get some fire up Lachlan's in the chat?
Mate, I am going.
You know what?
I don't even know who's on the team list.
Mate, I'm going Nat Butcher double. Fuck it. I'm going Nat Butcher double.
Boy!
I'm going Victor Radley, first try scorer.
Oh, that's a big one.
And we'll go Tedesco to score a hat trick.
Oh.
Tedesco to score a hat trick. Victor Radley first try to
and
score
actually, Jai.
Oh.
I have a question for you.
Oh, he has a question for you, Jai.
We will test how biased you are.
Okay, a bias test.
Who is a better youngster this year?
Don't ask
Sawali
me. You already know who he's going to say. Jai, please, actually say the actual people.
Mate, Selwyn Cobbo is the next gun fullback, and he's going to be playing. He's already played for Queensland. Sawali hasn't even played for New South Wales yet.
Sawali is clear, no bias. Okay, listen, Jai, you're actually getting blocked from the chat. Thank you for coming. Thank you for making the chat lively. We're not biased here. We're just Broncos fans. Anyway, we'll go to Davos. What's your just margin and your anytime try scorer for the game?
Margin is fucking Roosters win 36-0, and I'm going to go Joseph Manu, Trick, and Daniel Tupou for a double.
Tigers 19-18. Yeah, you heard me.
Can I just say though? Don't rule the Tigers out.
Yeah.
They're also playing together in the sprint, so they could be up for this. And we saw what happened in Brisbane 2 weeks ago. So, I mean, if the Roosters get complacent, then
just like Parramatta earlier this year, Parramatta were going well, came up against the Tigers.
Yeah. This is the game where everyone's like, they're Saturday 7:30. Fuck this shit, but you never know if the Tigers turn up.
But also, we are realizing now how much the Tigers
Hastings
did with Hastings.
Yeah, 100%. I agree with you.
We're now seeing how much they're struggling with the attack.
Yeah.
I just want to give one shout out to a Tigers player who's I feel like he's gone really under the radar. Yeah, I know.
I have not seen one guy suck off so many players in a short space of time than Davos right here. Okay, continue, Davos. That's all I wanted to say.
Yeah. You're not wrong, but I just feel like this bloke does not get enough praise. This bloke does not get enough praise. He constantly he's just a workhorse for the Tigers, and just because his team's just not that great, he just doesn't get any praise.
Do you know, I think I can go through every team in the NRL that Davos Dick sucks one of them.
Okay, we'll go with this. Lachlan, go ahead.
I'll let you go.
Start. Okay.
We'll start at the bottom. Who's 16th?
I believe at the moment it's Tigers. Joe Fang.
Oh, no. Tigers.
Well, there it is. Joe Fangawi.
Titans.
Fafita.
No, Tino.
Oh, Davos is just gone. He's frozen.
Yeah, Tino. There's one other, but
that's not a flattering picture, Davos. You're freezing at the wrong times.
People experience.
Sorry, boys.
Okay. So who'd you say Titans was, Davos?
Tino,
and there's one other. I like Dave Fafita.
Yeah, you both said it. Okay. Knights. If
this one, if you really don't get this one,
Ponga.
Yeah, he said yeah. I can't hear him, but he said yeah. Warriors. You'd think it's... Oh, were you...
Bunty Afoa.
Yeah, I love
Bulldogs.
And favorite.
Oh, you already know who the... Yep.
Flanagan. Yeah, I love Carl
Dragons.
Flanagan. I love
You already know
Flanagan.
who Dragons is.
Ben Hunt.
I fucking love...
Sea Eagles.
Ben Hunt, mate.
He's loving on these players so much that his camera can't cope with it. Raiders. Oh, if it's not the person I'm thinking of, then surely not.
He's a front rower.
Joe Tarpany.
Yeah.
Oh no, Papali'i.
Yeah, I love Papali'i.
Tarpany shits on Papali'i. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know.
I agree with you, but I love Papa.
Hey, Roosters, we already know it's Lindsay Collins.
Yeah.
Eels. I don't think you suck off any Eels players.
Yeah, I think you hate
Jacob Arthur. Next one.
Jacob Arthur. Broncos. Patrick Carrigan. He was saying it the whole Origin series.
Selwyn Cobbo?
Selwyn Cobbo.
I love a lot of Broncos players, but if I had to pick one, it would probably be Paddy Carrigan.
Yeah, Bunnies. If it's not Latrell Mitchell, then you're mentally insane.
Jackson Pollock?
I hate Latrell Mitchell. It's not Latrell.
Nah, Cameron Murray.
Jai Arrow.
Jai Arrow, that's right. It's Jai Arrow.
There's two. One of them's very severe. He played Jai Arrow.
Yeah.
Dave, I was just saying, your internet connection is
his
shit.
internet connection, he is not going too well at the moment. Storm,
do you want me to try and join on Discord?
Tell your mum to stop watching Married at First Sight, and you're on the final song.
Wait, let me try.
The final siren's better. Better than Married at First Sight. You heard it here first from Lachlan McLucas.
And Guy Bishop, I'm not going to repeat that comment, but fair enough.
What about Storm?
Every player. Sharks,
it's
Nico Hines. Sharks, it's Nico Hines. That's easy. Cowboys, it's Valentine Holmes. Yeah. And Panthers, it's obviously the late, great Nathan Cleary.
Oh, the slut.
No,
you love Nathan Cleary. Okay, moving on to the next subject, because we all know how much Davos loves Nathan Cleary. I think the next subject is practically that this is going to be ending soon, which is so sad. We might just talk a bit about anything random here for a bit. And I think first off...
everyone, before we move on, everyone in the chat, if you have any questions regarding rugby league or...
Put them in the chat.
Ourselves, if depending what it is.
As long as it's not anything...
Fire away. We will get to your questions.
Yeah. But first off, while they're sending in some questions, just send in as many as you want. We'll go through them at the end. That'll be the last thing we do. But first off, we'll just quickly... I think we'll quickly go to... I forgot what I was going to say. Don't worry, it'll come to me soon. Okay, the Broncos. Current issue. What is Kevy doing?
He's playing a bloke called Jake Turpin.
He's getting to him. Where, he's probably on the beers with Afi Lenga.
Well, he's playing a bloke called Jake Turpin.
Well, no. Well, there's a bloke called Reece Kennedy.
No, Kennedy's good. I like Kennedy. He follows my Broncos page.
Oh, have a cry. I sent him a message today.
Jai Bishop, good question. Flop of the season. Jerome Luai. End of story.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, but now we've got heaps of questions from Jai Bishop here. We'll go straight into them because we can't be... This will be the last thing, though, so all these questions will be answered right now. First off, who's winning the comp, lads? Have to go with the Broncos. If you say any other team, you're wrong.
I'm going to go...
Say the Sharks.
I believe the Dolphins.
My unbiased opinion is probably the Panthers or the Cowboys.
I'm actually going to go on a limb here. I'm going to say the Storm win the comp.
Oh.
I reckon Storm win
He just winked at Darwin there. He's like, Storm win the comp.
No, I'm big for real. Honestly, aside from the Panthers, from 2nd to 8, I think anyone except Parramatta can win it. I give everyone the same chance.
Yeah, Parramatta are a big no. Hear that, Bisho? Hear that? Roosters are a chance, according to Faraz.
Jai also asked a question, who's the best player of the season? In my opinion, Benny Hunt. He's just been outstanding.
Best player of the season.
Ben Hunt.
Yeah, look, there's a lot, but am I allowed to say Jerome Nano?
No.
I think Nano's really good.
You're not allowed to say Jerome.
He's not a player in the
You have no free will here, Faraz. Okay. Next question.
Did you say best player of the season is Nanai?
Yeah. Faraz, you're going to go sit in the timeout. How do I kick Faraz out of a call?
Yeah, go fucking play under.
I can't kick him out because I'm not the owner of the server. Anyway.
Yeah. But it's going to be Ben Hunt. It's going to be Ben Hunt.
Wooden Spooners. I'm not giving up on the fact it should be. It should be.
It should be the Titans.
Titans. Okay, listen here. If the Titans don't win the spoon, I will jump off a cliff. I will legitimately jump off a cliff. I think we should also get some friendly bets going in here to end off after we answer these questions. Thank you, Bishops, for some great questions.
I think with that win, I think the Titans have got more winnable games coming up. They've got the Dragons and Knights, I believe. So, look, I'd love for the Tigers to miss the bottom, but yeah, it's not going to happen. I think Tigers get the spoon.
I'll put a deal right up now.
Yeah.
If Broncos beat Storm, I'll send all of you $10 each.
Oh, that's big from Lachlan. I've got a deal I want to make with Davos. He's going to be fine with it. Davos, okay. How much do you like your raw egg? I can't hear him. He sounds excited about it.
No. Okay. Mate, I'm not fucking eating a raw egg.
He's not eating a raw egg. Imagine that.
What's your deal? I'll
My
consider
deal
it.
is if Broncos win, you have to eat a raw egg. If Storm win, I'll do the same. One. Just one? Just one.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. No shell involved in that. To be clear to our dumb viewers, such as Jai Bisho, no shell involved. Next question.
I'll do that.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, also next question. Well done.
Hey,
you have to film yourself as proof.
No. We'll do it on stream. Next stream. So the winner has to drink a raw egg.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do that.
Next question. Sounds good.
Jai Bishop. I put my money where my mouth is, okay? Screen record. I don't care what you do with this in the replay.
Oh, no.
If Roosters win the premiership, I'll send you $50 straight to you.
Holy... He's screen recorded the Titans thing, by the way.
Yeah. Jai, may I ask you, man, why do you don't think the Tigers deserve the wooden spoon?
Wait, what do you...
So, Jai, message me on Instagram. Screen record that if you want. But if Roosters win the comp, I'll send you $50.
I can kind of give you an answer to it. I guess it's probably because Tigers have got some top 8 scalps. They've got some big upsets. But I think that's just how I see it in a sense.
Yeah.
That's completely fair, man. Like, I agree with you in a sense.
I mean, the real question is, if they played again today, Titans and Tigers right now, who would you bet? Who would you put your money on?
Tigers. Easy.
With no Hastings?
I'd say Titans.
I'll say Titans.
But it also
let's be real.
where's it being played? At Gold Coast or?
Okay. Let's. I don't know if I can say neutral, but okay.
Suncorp. Suncorp.
Would you back them in the home game? Would you back them in the home?
Wait. Okay. Jai Bishop says, Noah, I've screen recorded the Titans thing. By the way, what's the closest bridge to you? That is a very stalkerish question. I'm not sure what you mean by you've screen recorded the Titans thing. Was it me saying that Titans will get the spoon? Is that what you're saying? Because I don't.
No, I think didn't you say something about you'll jump off a cliff or something?
Oh, if Titans don't get the spoon. Oh, that's why he's asking the closest bridge to me. That would be Bribey Bridge, and I will not jump off Bribey Bridge. I'll jump off an actual cliff.
Okay. Guys, Noah has just doxed himself. Do not rock up at his house.
I will commit. No, I'm not going to say that word. I don't think we. I said it actually at the start of the stream. I think you can't actually say it on stream. So, might get
also, guys,
might get it demonetized.
I will say this now and for the future on behalf of all of us. 80% of what we say, we can tell when it's happening. 80% of what we say, we are joking, okay?
Yeah.
Don't take everything that we are saying to heart, screen record, put a news article, share it around. Well, I mean, you can because you're giving us clout, but half the stuff we say is joking, okay? So don't think it's being serious.
Like for instance, Lachlan's not actually going to give Bisho $50 if Roosters win, but I will actually jump on
Yes, I will. I will do that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, maybe I switched it around the wrong way.
I've got
I will post the transaction on the story.
Okay.
I've got a question for you blokes, if I'm sorry to interrupt them, but in the next 3 years, okay, forget about 2022, but in the next 3 years, can we see the Broncos win the comp?
In the next 3 years, can we see the Broncos win the comp? Yes, they will win 3 times in a row.
If they get a good hooker, and I know they've got young Blake Moser coming through, but if they get a good hooker, yeah.
Dave, I thought you were playing hooker.
He takes his payments
I'm a halfback.
PS codes, Lachlan.
I'm a halfback, mate. I'm a halfback.
Just give him a $50 PS code.
I take my payments in that PlayStation.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll give you a little Fortnite skin, buddy. You'll be right.
But yeah, we'll go through the last few questions here. Flop of the season, Luai, easily. The play is the worst play he's done.
Sean Johnson
standing over
Johnson.
Cobo.
Oh, Johnson's been shocking this year.
That's it.
Fuck me dead.
Just leave the call.
Best youngster in the comp.
Selwyn
There's
Cobo.
only one answer.
Suwali and Cobo.
No.
I didn't say it like that. Suwali and Cobo for you guys.
Cobo. Sue.
Cobo time.
Maybe if Cobo didn't get injured, yes, but definitely Jeremiah Nanai.
Actually, Nanai for Rookie of the Year. Because Cobo's not eligible.
But we can all agree at least on one thing. Cobo adapted to NRL quicker than Suwali.
Yeah.
Yeah, Suwali, don't get me wrong, Suwali's a gun, but he's not as good as Cobo. Cobo's a jet.
No. I think it's close. I'm gonna say Cobo's better, but I'm not gonna say it's like, oh, he's 10 times better than him. They're both nearly the same. I think Cobo's got more versatility in him. I think, at least.
If we hit 2 likes on the live stream, I will sue as loud as I can, even though my family are asleep. Let's get to that right now.
Fuck, it's not a fuck girl. What? It's early debate time for you.
Oh, it's got 3 likes.
4 likes. Joy, I wanted to ask you, where do you see Suwali playing long term?
Wait, can you repeat that? Can you repeat that question, Dallas? I didn't hear it.
Where do you see Suwali? Where do you see Suwali playing long term? All of you boys and in the comments section, where do you see Suwali playing? Like what position?
Winger.
I've also read his comment about Suwali is a tank, but Cobo's a good try scorer. I mean, you can say the same for both of them. Cobo's a tank, and Suwali. You can say the same for both of them. Suwali is a good try scorer. Cobo's a tank.
Look, I heard a quote, man, that Teddy said that if he if he really has to, he's switching to the halves to see if Suwali or Manu can play fullback.
Guy, what do you think about Sam Barrels leaving the Chooks?
We've got 6 viewers, by the way. Welcome everyone new to the Final Siren podcast. It only gets crazier from here.
Guy, who's the most important player to the Roosters in the forward pack?
I love how
would it be Angus Crichton? Would it be Victor Radley? Who would it be?
I love how we're meant to be getting the questions, but we're asking the comments question. Oh, Luke's in the chat. Luke, if you could ask the boys any question right now, what will it be? Because we're about to end in like 5 minutes.
Guy, what are your thoughts on my man Lindsay Collins?
Oh no.
Okay,
really,
to answer Faraz's question, he said Radley.
Jeez.
And he's typing. It'll take a while to come in, but yeah. I think I'll start the intro. We'll land at about 9:30. I reckon about an hour.
Also, guys, in the chat, what is the best time for you guys for us to go live?
Yep. Oh, we got 7 viewers now. Have we just been rated by Nick from Australia or something?
Mate, we should be doing like we should collab with Nick.
And also, I've got a question.
Queenslander, I love Collins.
Should we do a separate video for like a Q&A maybe every Tuesday, Monday, something like that? What do you guys think about that?
Instagram lives work. We can do that for main Q&As, but 7 p.m. would be a good time, I reckon, says John.
And also, is there any other YouTubers you want us to collab with? Like, there's a lot of YouTubers like Sam Revel. You've got Nick from Australia. Coron's a video. Is there anyone you'd like to see on the channel soon? So,
don't forget my man, all-time. Is Champa? What's his name?
All Out Champa.
All Out Champa.
Oh, don't forget my man, All Out Champa. Were you reading it some sort of script? Like, you're saying he's your man and you're saying he's cool and everything, but you don't even know his name. Didn't you call him All Out Champa at first?
We also can't do that. We also can't do Q&As on YouTube until we get a bigger following. Because otherwise it's just going to be the same people asking the same questions. Like, we need variety.
Luke says do Instagram Live instead of YT. The Instagram Lives will be for Q&As when we're starting to get followers on that account. But the YT will be for the main content.
I'll have my Melbourne Storm account. I haven't used it that much this year, but I've taken a break from that. But I'll definitely be using that on the lives. So,
do you think you can share your account in the link?
I'll be using not my personal account either because I don't want any video following me and my followers.
I know. Yeah, all my mates will take the piss out of me if I'm fucking.
You already pissed yourself, so yeah.
I'll be using my Broncos account personally because it's got more followers and creates more.
Listen here, buddy. Listen here. We might be on air and there's people watching, but I can still take the piss out of you, boy. Get your two-faced beard off here.
Collab.
Get out of everyone's comment section. And how about you buckle up, eh? Yeah, you heard me. I'm not laughing. I'm serious.
No. You know what you mentioned to annoy Faraz? You just mentioned Kempy because Kempy lives in Faraz's head rent-free, so...
What? Guys,
yeah.
In this chat, we have breaking news.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
We have breaking news coming in from Instagram.
It's some sad news, boys. It's some sad news.
Unfortunately, if you've seen the past, we did have 5 members. But David has just told us, unfortunately, he will not be returning to the podcast.
No.
Can we
get... Okay. First off, I just want to say, if David's still in the chat, I'll tell David to get back into the chat. Because I just want to say, if he's not already here, a big thank you to David. He's been great, and Lachlan's disconnected, and he's gone. Lachlan's gone for now. That's fine. He'll join back. But rest in peace to David. He was great. Lachlan, you're back. I think. Nope, he's still not completely back.
He's joining back.
There we go. Lachlan's back. We just wanted to say.
I've just copied and pasted David's message in the chat.
Wait,
Please post all of our instas if you guys want. My Storm account or my personal.
I reckon after we're done here, I might see what you boys want. If we want to do because I have a lot of followers on my Broncos account. We could do a Q&A at some point.
Whoa!
I'll post our social medias in the chat, and then I reckon we'll end it off because it's been a good return, and looking forward to doing more. I reckon this has been.
So Noah.
Yeah.
Any idea on when the next video could be? Could it be a Broncos Storm review, something like that? ETC with Davos.
Next YouTube live will be probably after the round's done. We'll do a review of the round. It's much easier like this.
Also, guys, I do apologise for how biased Faraz is against the Broncos. If you have realised, every question so far this live has been regarding the Broncos. I'm very sorry for this inconvenience.
Man, I think the round was sore.
We do try to cover all 16 teams, but Faraz just likes to lean towards his Broncos. Okay.
Did I ask about the Roosters and Victor Radley or something like that? I'm pretty sure I'm not biased.
Wow, you covered one team. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, well done for us, bro.
Okay. But that will probably end us off here.
I appreciate it, Lachlan.
At least for now. We'll end it off here on the YouTube. I sound like a boomer right there. But thank you everyone for joining in on the first podcast back. Lachlan's giving you the finger. Faraz is giving you a smile. I'm telling you to
Thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate you all. Send us a message if you want.
We love you guys.
Do you want me to do a quick outro?
I don't know how to end the live stream, if I'm completely honest.
Do you want me to give a quick outro while you do that?
Quick outro.
Thanks for tuning in to the first live stream of the Final Sign podcast. This is the normal new now. Live videos from now on, not pre-scripted. We will be chatting shit. We will be speaking to viewers. We will be chatting footy. We will be talking smack. Follow us all on Instagram at the Final Sign Podcast and like and subscribe on the YouTube channel and on Instagram. And we'll catch you all later, lads.
And as promised,
The Broncos!